What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Elden Ring build video. In today's video, I bring you the final boss Consort Radahn build from the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. Now, of course, this is going to be a endgame build because you'll have to beat the Consort Radahn in order to obtain this sword, because he has 3 remembrance weapons. There's 2 versions of this sword, but I am using the Lord version, and you can also get a spell from him from his remembrance. So in this video, I'm going to be focusing on the Lord version of the Great Sword. So let's get right into it. Alright, so first things first, like I said, we will be using the Greatsword of Radahn Lord version. This has the promised Consort Ash of War. Now, I will say, this is kind of a letdown for a final boss build because it scales with intelligence, but it has like holy attacks for the Ash of War, so I will say is a pretty poorly optimized weapon, but I'm going to make it work here. So we got the full Radahn set, we're going full cosplay here. We got Shard of Alexander, Rotten Wing Sword Insignia, the Claw Talisman, and the Carrion Filigree Crest. I'm using the Golden Vow consumable, that way we don't have to pump points in the faith. And then I have, for the Wondrous Physic, I have the Blood-Sucking Crack Tier and the Green Burst Crystal Tier, because when you use the Ash of War, it chews through your stamina. So having this plus a attack power boost is a must for this build. Now moving on to the stats, we got 60 Vigor, 25 Mind, 40 Endurance, 61 Strength, 61 Dex, 16 Intelligence, 7 Faith, and 9 Arcane. Of course, we do need some intelligence in order to wield the weapon, so it is viable here, but this is my astrology guy. I think it's like 15 intelligence that you'll need for the swords, and they scale from C, Dex, and Strength. And then as for the summon, I like using the Mimic tier because having 2 Radahns on the field is actually pretty badass, so I like having Radahn for this final boss build. And of course, as with the Great Rune, you gotta rock Radahn's Great Rune with the Radahn build. But this also gives us a bonus percentage in HP, FP, and Stamina, which I mostly use on almost all of my builds. And that is pretty much it for the build, guys. Like I said, it's got this unique Ash of War where every time it does his slash, it does the follow-up light attack like he does in his second phase of the fight. Hits pretty good for some damage. I wish it could do more. I wish it scaled off a face. So when you do the basic attack, it has like a magic damage. But when you do that Ash of War, it's like holy damage. But in order to scale the damage better on the weapon, that's why we have points in Strength and Dex, and just minimal into Intelligence to wield the weapon. It is a pretty much of a letdown. I hope they optimize this a little bit better later on, but for a final boss weapon, especially like one of the hardest, or the hardest, I would say, boss in Elden Ring, this is a kind of a letdown. But once you obtain this, it's not too bad, especially with this build. So hope you guys like it. I'm going to show you guys some boss gameplay and let me know what you guys think. And that's going to be it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel and join us on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We are almost there, guys. So if you guys are enjoying the content, click that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so that way YouTube can notify you guys whenever our videos go live. And also, visit the links down in the description below to become a member or join our Discord to have a deeper connection into Lost Days Gaming. I'd love to have you guys join. And if you guys have any other builds that you guys are thinking of or want, please drop them down in the comments below. I would love to make them for you guys. But that's going to be it from me. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Deuces.